Morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well, feeling well, and looking well. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about subculture within my greater culture. So, there's two YouTube channels that highlight subculture that's part of my bigger culture. One highlights the Soda Springs swap meet in Los Angeles. The subculture there is Cholo culture, which can be described as how Hollywood portrayed Mexican American youth gang members in the 90s and how they dressed and look, the extra baggy clothes, the Converse or Cortez shoes, the tattoos, the dark shades, the Mad Doggers. Big mustaches. There's some things that are stereotypical of that subculture. And if you watch the YouTube channel featuring Santa Fe Springs, which is in Los Angeles, you get a glimpse of that. The dance floor is full of people who are seemingly all trying to wear the uniform of that subculture. The music usually playing is oldies music, which is part and parcel of that subculture. When the camera pans to the dance floor, again, you see a lot of folks seemingly wearing a uniform, doing the slow rhythmic dance, watching everybody. It's very homogenous. People don't seem excited to step out of that mold. The other YouTube channel is La Pulga de Alamo, which is the Alamo swap meet. And that's, I'm guessing, either Tejano or a lot of Mexican culture. There, what you see is a celebration of diversity. What's celebrated about that swap meet is people who stand out for not trying to fit into the mold. You got dudes dressed like cowboys in high heels. You got people wearing costumes. There's this lady who shows up with a mannequin baby and she dances like she's got a baby in a serape. You got this old man who comes in super dressed up, flamboyant, cowboy style. And he's a cute little old man. They call him El Caballito, the little horse. And a lot of times you see these women, gorgeous, voluptuous ones, they're dancing and he's on their back, like hanging on their back by their neck. And they're dancing and it's just so much entertainment. And so I look at these two subcultures of my bigger culture, and if I have to decide, I would rather go to the Pulga del Alamo, where people seem free to express themselves, where people seem free to be different. And then I look at the Santa Fe Springs, and it seems a celebration of conforming to what's expected of you. And that's not for me. That is not for me. I'm not here to conform to what other people think I should be. I don't want to conform to what other people think I should be. When I'm on my deathbed, I want to know that I lived as me. And so I think that's the difference. You can go look at the YouTube channels yourself and see. One is La Pulga del Alamo, LA space PULGA space DE space Alamo. The other one you can look up is Shingle Springs Swap Meet, and you'll see both. And both are the same blood, the same people, ethnically, and just what they choose to embrace. And I don't want to put myself in a prison of having to dress a certain way, talk a certain way, act a certain way to represent my people. I can go, I feel like Jose Hernandez. You know, people confuse Cholo with Chicano. Jose Hernandez was born here of Mexican parents. He's a Chicano. He's a NASA scientist, an engineer in the STEM field. In pursuing what he wanted to be, he represented for our culture, for our people. And I would rather have people do that to represent than put on a uniform and mimic a established set of behaviors, thus imprisoning themselves mentally to represent for me. Have a good one.